Hey everyone, Nuno here. Welcome back to New Grimoire. And today's episode is going to be the first episode we're going to be playing since the update Economy 2.0. Yeah, we're going to be addressing the game. We're going to be looking at all the changes that are going to happen to the city. I believe it's necessary to wait for like 2 months until we are able to, see all the changes and all the updates for our city. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do on today's episode. The game is paused. We can see there's a couple of issues and problems already from our city before the patch started, or before the patch is applied. We do have. It's important. I think it's important to see because the biggest issue is going to be economy. We can see there is already in here a value, but which is how much I'm going to spend on tiles. And the revenue, we're gonna see these change. I mean taxes are going to drop really badly in I think here on this gameplay, and I think the services upkeeps and all of that is going to be growing up. I mean, if everything was like that, that would be fine. I think we would be fine because we would have like a lot of money, like 8 millions per month. But that's not gonna happen, not on these ways. So we are going to let the game run, and we will see. If I'm not mistaken, there's gonna be like a huge dead wave, which currently we don't have. By the way, I'm gonna speed up at the maximum speed because from what I believe is that the maximum speed will take like 1 hour or more of gameplay. I think it's like an hour of gameplay. But yeah, we will see a lot of things happening in here. People are going to die, so there's going to be a death wave. It's already known from the patch itself. Another thing that's going to happen has to do with offices. I'm pretty much sure that offices are going to start having issues. Now, we have this office in here, which is a big one. It had 35. You can see it's going to start decreasing this value. I think it goes up to, I believe these buildings, these skyscrapers, or not skyscrapers, but these tall buildings, they will get very few jobs. I mean, even here, look at this one. This one only has 34 or 35 jobs. It will get to a point where it's only gonna get like 5 jobs. It's unrealistic in my opinion. I think it's a bug. The development team already knows about that. They're gonna take care of it. Alright, so biggest problem we have to prepare ourselves is death care. There's going to be a lot of death care, a lot of that, so there's going to be a death wave. We do not have that much when it comes to death care. We have a crematorium here, we have a graveyard here, and that is it. So we should, first of all, I think we are going to upgrade this for, it will require... by doing these upgrades, we're gonna lose a little bit of money, but I think it's gonna be fine. Should we have more Hershey's? You know what? I am not against that idea of having more Hershey's. So I'm going to upgrade this for the following. So we're gonna be able to process way more dead bodies than we did before. There is by the way, this one in here, the crematorium, will only process the following area, which is already fine. Bedford Crossing has a lot of people, so it's gonna be crazy. Meanwhile, the graveyard in here, or the cemetery, will be processing all the other areas that we do not have access, and it's probably gonna have dead bodies also. So we're gonna go like that. It's a really far away, right? We should probably later on build another either cemetery in here. I think this would be better to have a cemetery than a graveyard, in my opinion. So that's the first thing we're gonna have to deal with. There's a few other things. I don't remember if I've already fixed this before or not. I have the idea that I have fixed this a few other times, but it never really worked out properly. This is a bulldoze building. Let's look at other issues we have. This one just went bulldoze, so we take care of that. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we're gonna have to wait until 6 a.m. Of August, September, October, if I'm not mistaken, to make the 2 months. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. There are a couple of things to look forward. We will see how is the budget. The budget is not getting too bad, you know, to be honest. Taxes have gone down a little bit. I think that's expected since a lot of people died. Expenses are kind of... I don't think they're going that much up. They're kind of like in that balance. We're getting half of what we had before. Tile upkeep is not too bad. So that's not too bad also. I'm kind of happy for that. We do need to take care of one thing in regard of education. Unemployment is still 4%. I do think education is going to have issues. Yes, we do have elementary school issues. I think all elementary schools are kind of like full capacity. So this one is full capacity. This one is full capacity. If we go here, full capacity. If we go here, full capacity. And I don't think we have any other elementary school. And I think we should be building another elementary school. In fact, maybe we should be building 2 elementary schools. We do have revenue for that. I'm just not sure exactly how it's gonna work. Let's look at these offices. Right now, this office has no one. Here is 6 jobs. Here has 17. Yeah, I think that's kind of a problem. And we're gonna see a lot of these offices that we have. They're gonna be, some of them are going to be empty. Right now it's still okay, but many of them are going to be empty. But the fact is, here on industries, we are going to have like a big increase in the amount of employees. Look, this is not a very big company, but it does have 168 jobs, including well-educated jobs. Not highly educated, but well-educated. This one is not as big. So some of these buildings, as you can see, they will have like lots of jobs. This one in here, only 32, doesn't seem like a very... I mean, maybe it is realistic, I don't know. I guess some of them will look good when it comes to the amount of jobs. Yeah, it's fine. Some of them will increase. This one in here, by the way, I think that because I placed it on the previous patch, it's not going to grow up at all. So so no company is going to come here. I have to delete it or erase it and build it again. So yeah, that's probably something going to happen. This one has been demolished, so let's have them build a new one. Yeah, I can see that low rent is no longer much of an issue. Lack of clients seems, or not enough customers seems to be an issue in here, but we can later on fix those issues by, you know, placing, changing their location probably. If there's not enough clients, it's because it's not in a very, there's not enough people moving around here. So I guess that would be the biggest issue. All right, so we definitely need elementary schools, so let's build 1 elementary school. I am thinking about building 1 around here. It could seem strange, but this elementary school will definitely help this out in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the elementary school in here. We're going to select the operating districts. Of course, it has to be Sunset, Grove, and Bradford Crossing. Also Hopetown. Why not? And I even think we could go... No, this is it. I think this is it. It's going to grow up there. It should take care of some of it. I don't think it's going to take care of all of it. We're definitely going to need another elementary school. And I'm just trying to figure out where I'm gonna place these other elementary school. I was thinking about placing somewhere around here, but the fact is, as you can see, this is offices, not many people living here, but here it's where we need these elementary school, or we need this service in here, and maybe, but I don't think this is. I mean, look, there may be some need for an elementary school here, but I'm just thinking, would it make sense? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just looking at locations where I could be placing this elementary school. I mean, I could place it here, and then maybe do a little bit of terraforming, because why not? This elementary school can then have different districts, and I guess this one, I think all of these districts would for sure make sense that they would access all of it, because, you know, it's the location where it would make more sense. And I would, what does this do? Provides, increases well-being. Yeah, I think that's fine. We could increase capacity in here, and let's do a little bit of terraforming, because we can, and a little bit of softened terrain, so that we get a bit more out of it. I mean, it's not perfect, you know. I know it's not perfect. It's just, I've just placed it right now so that we can have better education levels for the city global wise. And I think these two should be more than enough for our capacity to be on a good side, and it is. And I'm kind of happy for that. The death wave is still very much active in here. There's a lot going on. We can see that we do have, we are trying to get as much or as many deceased. We have 15 cars going all the way, which should be fine, I guess. I think that around here shouldn't be much of a problem. Around here, though, we also don't have that many bodies over there. Not many deceased. Yeah, it's gonna be fixed. I'm pretty much sure. But we need to let the economy fix itself. I'm not too worried about taxes, but although we did have like a very big decrease on residential taxes, office taxes just went crazy. Oh my god. I think we did have like a lot of offices around here and there, and I think most of them, if not all of them, there's gonna be, I mean, right now I'm clicking on these offices, they all have jobs, but these are low offices, right? But many of them are like this, they're completely empty for rent. That's crazy. And I know some of them, I mean, this one is a small one, 5 people, it's not bad, but look, all of them, or most of them, many of them, not all of them, but many of them are completely empty. This one is empty, this one is not, but then again, look, 5 jobs, 6 jobs, that's crazy. It should have a lot more going on. So that's the biggest issue. We are losing office jobs, and that's a known issue from the patch. So I think we will have to deal with it right now and wait for the upgrade or for another patch to fix this issue. Or I could just go into the mod community and try to figure out if there's any patch that could fix it, because right now we are losing office jobs, and offices were a good income. I can tell you that much. And right now our monthly balance is kind of like, okay, it's not the worst, but it's going down. It's going down. How is unemployment? 9%. Yeah, and unemployment is going to go up. It's going to go up mostly because of the office issue. We do have like a lot of demand for industrial, but we do have, as negative as you can see, it seems like commercial demand, industrial, and office demand. I mean, the biggest issue for office demand is taxes, and all of these other ones are taxes. I will deal with taxes right now. I think we can go 10%, and I think that's kind of like a very good value. We're gonna make less money, but I think we're still gonna be fine, even if we're not able to get the 3 millions and stuff like that. I think we're gonna be fine with these lower taxes for businesses. Commercial doesn't have a negative, is unoccupied buildings, but everything else seems to be fine. Office demand should go up the roof, but there's just no demand. Mostly because we still have, I think we have like a lot of office buildings that are empty and available for rent. Let's keep it going. Yeah, 1 month is equal to 24 hours, so we're almost getting to the first month since it started. Oh, there was a fire, wasn't there? Oh, yeah. Well, we took care of it. Okay, so the first month has been finished. We can see that in here, there's no more that wave in Old Town, Maple Acres, and all these other locations. So I'm kind of happy with that. There's still this one that says not enough customers. Well, yeah, it's. I mean, it should have enough customers. I'm sorry, but it should have. It's not in a bad location. There's traffic. It's probably not as much traffic as other locations, I guess. Not the worst either. In here is the same thing, so it's saying not enough customers, but I can see that over here. Look, there's so many cars going around here. How can you say there's not enough customers? There's a lot of traffic going on. Not that I'm happy for having that many cars going through here, to be honest, but all right, let it slide. I guess that's kind of the biggest issues in here. There's a couple of traffic accidents. There's a couple of there's a few cars waiting for an ambulance, which should be fine. There's like a lot of patients in here. Where is the district? Does it work over there? Yeah, it works on all those districts, and it should be fine. I think in here we also have a clinic, don't we? No, we have a Do we have a clinic? Yeah, we do have a clinic. And this clinic will mostly work around here. Okay, and we also have another clinic over there, so that's fine. Alright, so people in here are just waiting for the Hershey's that will grab from here. I think that we already have a couple of them going to grab. Yeah, they're grabbing these dead bodies and taking care of it. All right, so it's still missing a little bit of time. We still have to let it run for another month, and it's already been almost 20 minutes of the gameplay. I'm gonna let it run, and I'm gonna speed up or just cut, so we can then wait and see basically what are the biggest differences since the patch came on, and how are we going to be financially, and I'll get my conclusions, and we will try to figure out what is the biggest issue. Alright, so I've decided to come back a little bit earlier. We are almost there on the end of the month. I mean, there's still a couple of hours left, but the fact I'm looking at is that that wave is already gone, but we do have like an issue when it comes to clinics. And I've looked at Bradford Crossing. We only have this clinic in here, and it's completely full of capacity. So either I increase it by adding 25 more capacity, which wouldn't be too bad. Unfortunately, I would have to erase something, which is something I do not want to. So I guess that the best approach would be to build another medical clinic, another small one. Or we could have in mind if it would make sense or not to build an hospital. We do have 3 millions of monthly balance. I can see that our office is going, office taxes are going up. It's still kind of strange because some offices, as you can see, this one in here, this is a skyscraper, right? Oh, not skyscraper, but this is a tall building. It only has 48 jobs, while these ones only have 5. You see, 5. Yes, this one is in the highest level, but either way. And if we're going to compare with another office that we have around here, which is this one, it's a kind of like a small one, it's a low density one. This one has 100 jobs. It does not make sense, does it? It doesn't. So I'm hoping that this can be fixed soon enough. So, like I was saying, we definitely need another clinic. We're gonna make a small medical clinic. I think we can do that for the time being, just for fixing it. I'm going to be placing it probably around here, and the main reason why I'm placing it around here, so it has access to this district. I'm going to select the operating districts mostly to be Bradford Crossing, because that's where we have all these issues. Everywhere else it's fine. So this clinic is only for Bradford Crossing for the time being, and it should be fine. How many vehicles we have? We have only 5 ambulances. Could we go with another one? I think we can. It doesn't require much. It's just an upgrade to the building. That is fine. Another thing that I saw that we definitely need is to have a post office around here at the airport. I think I'm going to place one around here so that we can collect mail from here. We also should have something around here in this location or nearby the arbor. I think here is where you have all these industries, and we could have it for the arbor also. So it would fix, I believe, something of that. I forgot to connect these ones in here, these roads, but it should be fine later on. Everywhere else, I think we have a good coverage when it comes to post office, and that's good. What is the issue in here? There is an issue with some pet finding. Okay, something must have happened. I'll have to figure it out later on. Mostly because... why is it... Okay, let's go to the train station. Let's go to passengers. What is the problem in here? Where... we're not getting... I think we're not getting... outside connections. I think we're not getting outside connections anymore. And why is... and it's now... where are you going? New Grimoire Fulda. So what is happening? It's interesting. Oh, is it maybe... what just happened? Let me check. This is interesting. I'm unpause it, sorry. Is it maybe because... was there any issue with the tracks? Is there any issues with the tracks? Is that it? Is there a connection failed? New Grimoire to folder. Why is it not working right now? So we have new Grimoire folder. This one is not working. So this one in here, I think it's the cargo one, right? Yeah, this is the cargo. But why is the passenger one not working? That is... does it has to do with this? Train connection? Maybe that is the reason. So let's try to do a new train connection and see if that is the issue in here. I mean, maybe it is. Right, maybe it is the issue, but it wouldn't make much sense. So let's try to go here to the passenger line. And let's try to grab these. And try to connect it again. And try to figure out why it's not... Pathfinding failed. Why did it fail? Maybe this is an issue with the current. Yeah, it should go through here. You see, so it goes there. Why is it not going? It's not just this one. Also, Carrick is not working, and it should go through this line. It shouldn't have any issues. Everything seems to be working fine. It's just strange. Just really strange. So, I think that the only way for me to fix this is by going here. And probably delete these lines. To Fulda and Carrick. And we're gonna create a new train line. I think that's the best approach, hopefully. And I'm hoping I haven't screwed up everything. Pathfinding failed. So there is indeed some failing here on the path. So it doesn't allow me. So it can go up here. Yeah, it goes up here, but then when it comes here, it's not getting there. Okay. So the problem seems to be somewhere here on the rail yard. Is that the issue? Or maybe the issue is here, where you have all these tracks going all the way. Maybe that's the issue. So I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna see if I am able to, well, try to connect all of this again. Trying to. I think that's the best approach. And try to figure out how I'm going to do it. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. I can go up here, and then I can connect through here. I do like that one. I do like that one. I can also go like that, or I can go like this. Try to connect here. That's fine. So those connections are working right now. I think that this one in here, I would like to connect probably before we reach it over there. I would say this one is kind of like the same thing. This one in here it's yeah, this one in here is a bit tougher to connect. Unless I go like this. And this one I would have to go like this. It's always going to be a bit more troubling. Maybe you have to connect it like that. Will this... I don't think this is gonna be good. The biggest issue has to do with this this ramp in here, but maybe now I can connect. Let's see. All right, so let's connect here and let's go all the way here. Pathfinding failed. It still fails the pathfinding. So I think we have another issue around here, which is the fact that I think I need to build a new train station. Is that it? think that's it. Or maybe I can move it. So if I relocate it to a different location, let's just say that I relocate it somewhere around here for the time being. And now I grab it and I relocate it back to where it was. Will it fix? Will it fix it? The issue? I don't know. Nope. Pet finding not found. I remember I had this issue before. So I guess the only way to do that is bulldoze and build a new one. I think that's the only way I can see it working. I think that's the only way. Hopefully. Either way, I'm going to upgrade this. Don't worry. It's a strange bug, but will this now be fixed? No, pet finding failed. There's some issues around here. I mean, I can go this way and back, but I cannot go anywhere else. It doesn't seem like I can go this way around here. Why? So I can see that I can go. Why can I not go through here, for instance? I could go through here, couldn't I? I could go through here. Like I'm adding a waypoint, but then it doesn't allow me. Okay, so probably this in here is the problem. So let's erase this. And let's build another rail yard in here. Something like that. Will this fix it? Let's check it out. So we select the waypoint. Yeah, now we can do it. All right, so let's go first to Carrick. And then let's get back. I would say let's get back in the other platform. Yes. And then we go all the way here to the first platform and then come back like that. So this is the first line. I'm gonna call this is the how was it the name of the location, this connection? Carrick? Can I get the name? Carrick. So this is Carrick line. Let's call it Carrick line. Mostly because it's going to connect ourselves outside to Carrick line, and people wanting to go to Grovetown between Blackwood Heights and Grovetown, they can use this line, for instance. In fact, they can use both lines. Let's change the other line to this light blue, by the way, because we can. And let's now select. We do have another platform in here, but I do not want to have the other platform, so I kind of want to start. Create a new line from here. And we are going, this time we are going here to Fulda. We're gonna come back. I think Fulda, we could even stop Fulda in these other, here. I think we could stop Fulda around here. We have another track. But the fact is, I don't want to. I want to use this one. And we go back here to, I think this one we could stop in these other, yeah, this one I think we could stop here. It wouldn't be too much of a problem. And then we go back and we stop here. There you go. And now this is Fulda line. And I'm opening these ones because I don't want to have that many trains associated with it. I don't think we need that many trains. I don't think we're gonna have that many people coming in or out of it. And let's unpause this. It's been crazy just trying to figure out and fixing that issue. We did spend a little bit of money, more money than we wanted, but yeah, it's fine. Luckily, we paused the game so we could figure out what was indeed needed for developing. I guess that's kind of it for today's episode. We did let the patch run. Let me speed up things now until we finish the right amount. We do have the new clinic working in nice amount of patients. We have 14 out of 100. This one in here has now kind of returned back to the current value. There's still a couple of patients left in here. This also means, what is this? What is missing in here? Garbage is piling up in here. Yeah, we do have a lot of garbage. Sorry, a lot of that, people. A lot of ashes, I guess. We should have. How is garbage processing in here? We do have availability in the landfill. Do we? Dude, are you going to go grab? Yes, you are. You're going to go grab trash. Yes, cool. Took a little bit more time, but it's fine. So, yeah, I think things are now going back to normal. The crematorium itself, let me be honest. I don't think we need this one anymore. I don't think we need more Hearst garage, so I'm going to delete it. We don't need that many. People are not going to be happy for that. I'm sorry, but we do not need to have it anymore. And it was costing us a little bit more money for the maintenance. I'm still going to keep these extensions, so the refrigerator expansion and the additional incinerator, so we can process bodies a little bit faster. That's going to be fine. And yeah, I believe everything else is, well, looking good for the city. Look at it. It's almost a month and there's no big issues. There's maybe a couple of lacking customers issue around that we can fix by adding more customers around. So there's a couple of things we can do to fix those. Adding higher density buildings nearby could help. Mostly in locations like this one where you are in one of the main roads. It may not seem like there's a lot of traffic, but this is one of the main roads of the old town. So if you're not having a lot of customers, the problem might be that we don't have enough people, or maybe we don't have like a bus stop dedicated in here where customers can come in. There's like a lot of buses going by, but it seems like they're not stopping nearby. It's not far away from the high school, so it shouldn't be much of a problem, but the fact is, it is a problem, so there you go. Conclusions before finishing today's episode is that I can see we didn't have a big issue when it came to our balance, so we are still on the green, which is good, having in mind that the city was already quite, built. And that means I'm happy for that, so I didn't have to cut down services. In fact, I even had to add a couple of services to deal with the issues that we had. The other thing that I've realized when it comes to unemployment, it's not that bad. I thought it would be worse. Even the office issues, I thought it would be worse also. We do have offices, which these ones in here, I'm not happy with only having 5% or 5 employees, but I guess it's fine for the time being, until at least we get the update where it's gonna be fixing these offices. Although I'm happy that this one is 48 instead of, I remember it was 20 something jobs early on when I placed those, and I remember saying that's not realistic. Demand for offices is now growing up, mostly because most of these offices now do have, if you look into them, they do have jobs. They were empty, and we didn't have that many employees wanting to, or that many companies wanting to open their businesses because taxes were extremely high. But if we go here, we can see that everything is on plus, so we do have now a lot of demand, and that's going to be cool for the next couple of episodes. City policies wise, we're not going to be importing city services. We already have all of that we need. We may want to look into some of these other feats like advanced pollution management, which could be something really interesting, but it does produce more garbage, so we have to be careful with that. But overall, looking at the city, we do have very few issues, and most of them have to do with the not enough customers policy. And we are green, we are happy, we do have a good economy, in my opinion. Let's look just at the production. How is it? We're producing enough. We're even producing enough oil, which is quite amazing. And when it comes to material goods, we are not producing enough petrochemicals, but you know, that's fair. We're not producing material goods. I think that's what our industry is going to build. We're not producing enough plastics. Yeah, I mean, sure, we're not producing enough pharmaceuticals and stuff like that, but that's I understand it. Or convenience food. We do have enough food to be producing convenience food, but we don't have enough industries. Oh, by the way, how is this one? This is still for rent. Okay, it won't be. Let's delete this. And let's build a new signature building. Here we go. In fact, do I want to place it around here? I do, because this is gonna allow me to export easier, I think. So I'm going to place it, and I can place it anywhere around here because as you can see, everything in here is suitable. In fact, I think I will want to build it maybe around here. There you go. And I'm pretty much sure that, yeah, all right, we already have a job. 85 jobs. We're gonna get a couple more jobs. That's cool. So this is now being fixed. Awesome. I could have changed it back here to where it was before, but I think in here we can have another farm. Maybe, or we can think about something else around here. It doesn't need to be a farm or anything like that. I just, you know, we can think about that later on. All right, guys, that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It did take a lot of time because, let's be honest, I was just trying to figure out what was the biggest issue here on the city and what needed to be done. But overall, I think it was a smooth transition. It wasn't the worst transition at all, and I'm happy for that. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about it, and I hope to see you guys on my next episode. Cheers.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions